Hi everybody, I hope that you're all doing really well. So I am back today to do a slightly different video to what I normally do. I'm actually filming a haul video and it's not even predominantly a book haul. Ooh, though I do actually have one book package that I will show you just to appease those of you who only come here for books. But I am actually doing a little bit of a haul of some clothes that I have bought recently, just, you know, satisfying the 14-year-old me who wanted to be a beauty guru. Obviously, with lockdown happening, I have not bought clothes for quite a while and I've not done online orderings. I've just felt a bit weird about doing it. Though, whilst we have been in lockdown, there have been a couple of like online shops that I've been really intrigued by, but I'm always really unsure about online ordering. I think because I'm very much in real life shopper. I like being able to go into a shop, hold up a piece of clothing and kind of gauge from that whether or not I think it's going to fit, whether I think it's going to look good. Online shopping always makes me a little bit uneasy. And because the two shops that I've ordered from are entirely online, I've been a bit like, oh, I don't know if I want to buy this, but I did finally take the plunge, and that's what I'm gonna show you today. The two shops that I bought from are Joanie Clothing, who are a shop that I've been really intrigued by. For about a year I've been wanting to buy clothes from them, but like I say, because I'm anxious about online shopping, I've never taken the plunge. They tend to specialise in doing like retro inspired pieces, but like with modern patterns and colours. You know, a really nice mix of modern and retro that I really appreciate. And then the second shop that I bought from was Miss Patina, who are kind of similar. They do kind of vintage inspired modern clothing, but it has been a brand that I've been a little bit wary of because their pieces kind of sometimes look a little bit too cutesy for me as, you know, like a 25-year-old, and I always look at their website and it seems like their clothes seem to be quite petite, you know, for like quite little women, and I'm size 12 usually in UK sizes, so I've always been like, that might not fit if it's, you know, just a little bit too undersized. I think they only go up to around about size 12, 14, so we'll see how we go. There'd been a couple of things I'd had my eye on that I thought might work, so let's get into it. Whilst we are here, I'll go into the book first for those of you who only want to see that, and yep, it is my Tudor fashion book. Oh, I'm so excited about this, and it's quite appropriate for this particular haul video, but now I've got my Regency fashion and my Tudor fashion book. Oh, I'm a very happy camper right now. Starting off with Miss Patina, I got a couple of playsuit, jumpsuit, dungaree kind of dresses. I always see people wearing dungaree dresses and I'm a big fan of a jumpsuit and layering it over t-shirts, so I kind of wanted to see if this was going to work for me. So firstly, we've got this little playsuit with this blue floral design. I am an absolute sucker for blue flowers, like half of my wardrobe is blue flowery items of clothing. And then we've got this one, which is a similar kind of thing. It's like a dark navy black with like a rope chain knot design. I'm a bit concerned that these might be a little bit too small for me. These are the size larges. These were the biggest that they went, and they were meant to be like a size 12 to 14, but we'll see, fingers crossed, these will be okay. So at first I put on the little playsuit and I wasn't sure about it. Like, I was putting it over my legs, and you know that feeling, like anybody who's got like a bigger bum than thighs knows the feeling of like trying to put trousers on and you're like, oh no, this is not gonna work. But actually, now I've put it on, I quite like it. like I definitely could not gain weight in my thighs and bum area, but like I think it's all right. Like, I can sit, I can kick my legs up, so like mobility is not impaired. Come up, show you the pattern a little bit more. So what do you think? Do I look like an oversized toddler? I don't know. I also think they kind of work if you like take the dungarees down and do that whole cool girl, oh, I'm just so restricted by my dungarees, I'm letting them go free. They work as shorts, which I quite like. So I think these are a win. Let me know what you think. And then this is the second Miss Patina little dungaree playsuit thing with the chains. I'll come up close so you can see how that looks. This is a slightly different make. It doesn't have like the cross back, it's got a little bow tie at the top, and I actually think this fits a little bit better. It's a little bit looser. There's a bit more of a gap at the waist, which usually I would hate in clothing, especially in shorts, but with a jumpsuit dungaree thing works quite well and works to my advantage. I feel like this area can breathe a bit more, but yeah, Oh, and it's also worth bearing in mind that these both have pockets. Win. Then digging into the Joanie package. So as I've said before, I am from West Yorkshire, but most of my family are actually from Liverpool. And seeing as most of my family are from Liverpool, predictably, we are all like big fans of the Beatles. So I saw this jumper, which says Abbey Road. And as a Beatles fan, I felt like I had to try this and see if I liked it. The one thing I'm not quite sure about with this is that it has quite cheap feeling material. That might not come across when I put it on. I mean, it feels quite good quality. It feels quite sturdy, but it's not like a very soft jumper material. So we'll try it on, see how it fits. I think I'm just gonna have to accept the fact that it doesn't matter how many times I put a brush through my hair, it will just get messy again. But I've got the Abbey Road jumper now. As I said before, this is in the size medium, and I would say that this is quite a form-fitting kind of jumper. So if you are somebody who likes to have like a very big baggy jumper, definitely size up. I think it does fit. There's a bit of give here, but there is also this like band here, which is a little bit tighter, which I think will mean it will tuck into other items of clothing a lot nicer than a typical like big baggy jumper. The sleeves fit. And yeah. And then this is what it looks like tucked into a skirt. It's not like super bulky here because it is so like form-fitting. Yeah. And as I said before, it's not like a super cozy soft material, but I think it's quite nice. I've been wanting to get more like patterned jumpers into my wardrobes there. I think this might work quite well. I think they also do have a Penny Lane jumper, but it was in like a rusty orange colour, which is not my colour. No, it doesn't look good on me. And then the second jumper was another fun one. It says "Fly me to the moon," and it's like a navy colour. I think this should fit very nicely. This is in a size medium. Both of these jumpers were in a medium, and as I say, I am typically a size 12. Sometimes I go down, sometimes especially on bottoms I have to go up to a 14, but typically I tend to be a 12. But I'll do some cutaways hopefully so that you can see what it looks like on. I like that. That seems like it'll be nice and snuggly and warm. I know it seems a bit weird that I'm buying jumpers when we are in the middle of summer, but like right now it's been raining all day, so you never know with English weather what it's going to be. Yorkshire weather is like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're going to get. And now we've got the Fly Me to the Moon jumper, and I really like this. It's a little bit bigger, a little bit more cozy and snuggly than the Abbey Road one. Oh, I really like this. So you see, it's got the stars on the sleeves. The sleeves go to the right length. Bit of give, but also I think this could also tuck in quite nicely into skirts if you wanted it to, but yeah. So the next item from Joanie clothing that I have is this polka dot dress, which has a belt that you can pull in to cinch in your waist. Yeah, this is really nice. The one thing that I'm worried about with this is that it's got like this kind of crinkly material. I don't know if it's coming across, so I don't know what that's going to look like on and if that's going to make it look a little bit cheap. Hopefully not. I think this should fit. It might actually be a little bit big, but we shall see how that fits. And I think it's like a nice long dress, like hits the knee, which I love. And that dress was in a size 12. All right, so we've got the next dress, and I've put a comb through my hair, yay. So this is the Joanie dress. And like things I like about it, it's got pockets again. I like the tie at the waist. I don't know if maybe it's a bit big. Like there's a lot of material here, but obviously with the belt at the waist, you don't really notice that. The neckline is quite a long V, and I think just for my personal like comfort, I'd probably have to put a pin in like here, because I don't like very exposed necklines. It's also got like quite a sheer skirt, which I don't know how I feel about that. And as I say, it's got this kind of like crinkly fabric. I am not a fashion expert, so I don't know what that's called, which makes me a bit anxious. I don't know, like it just maybe will just constantly look like it's not being ironed, whereas that's deliberately the material. Like the more I wear it and look at it, the more I like it, but I don't know if it's worth £45. I don't know. We'll see what I do. But I like all that. And I like the kind of like retro-y look of it. And then the next dress that I got from Joanie is quite a fun one. It's this little cat dress. Hey. So it's black. I think this one doesn't have like a cinch-in belt at the waist, but kind of nips in and then puffs out. And I'm hoping that looks quite nice on, because it's got cats on. Okay, so we are on to the cat dress now, and this is what it just looks like as is. You see, it's got like the lower neck again. Don't hate this one quite as much because it does have a little button that you can tie it up with, and coming out. And I'm just gonna say, like straight off, I don't, you probably got so much cleavage there, I don't love the construction of this because it's the one and only time with pockets where I feel like it actually kind of makes it puff like this, which I don't think is that flattering. So dress just on its own looks a bit meh. Though when I put a belt on with it, I think it makes it look a little less unflattering. It kind of hides that like fault with the dress. I don't know if it is a fault or just a design issue that I don't like, but just come up close to show you the cats. So hey. And then the last one from Joanie is another one with quite a fun print. It is this like dinosaur print, greeny teal kind of dress. It's got long sleeves, or I think 3/4, probably comes to about here, and has the cinch-in belt at the waist. And yeah, and is like a button-up. So we'll see how that fits. That is also a size 12. Okay, back to show you the dinosaur dress. So this is what it looks like with no alterations. Tie at the waist, undone. I think this fits a lot better than the spotty one that I tried on before. Has a nice long waist belt. I think definitely this one is another one that I'm gonna have to put a pin in just to make myself feel a bit more comfortable. I think also I would raise the sleeves a bit, probably roll them up above my elbow to make it more flattering. I'm not doing this very well. Actually, it works okay with them down. Literally, I think the only thing with this is just pinning it up here, putting a stitch in here. But otherwise, I really, really like this. And these are the dinosaurs. So yeah, I think this is a winner. So I think that has been a fairly successful little try on of the clothes that I've bought. I think of everything, probably the polka dot dress is the one that I am the least keen on. I'll probably send that one back. I just don't think it's worth the £45. But everything else seems to be pretty good. Like I say, I love this. So yeah, back to the rest of the video. So yeah, those were all of the clothes that I got in my little online order and the one book. Yay. And I hope this was a fun video. You might not have seen it because I might have tried everything on and it has been a complete disaster. But I'm hoping, fingers crossed, some of these might be successes. Otherwise I can get my money back. Yay. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know what your favourite thing was from my little haul. And yeah, look forward to talking to you again soon. Thanks. Bye.